Hi everybody, we're back again with a new video, and today's video is going to be about beginners makeup base, and I'm also going to show you my go-to makeup look, which is a very neutral, a very nudish kind of a look that matches any kind of outfit. So let's get into it. So my face is bare right now, and we are going to go in with our moisturizer first. The moisturizer that I am using today is this vitamin C moisturizer. The normal moisturizer that I use day-to-day basis is tinted, and we're not going to use the tinted one today because we're going to go in with a foundation, and I think the tinted moisturizer plus the foundation mixed does not give a shade that matches your skin color. So I think it goes up by one shade to your skin color. So I personally do not like to use a tinted moisturizer when I am going to go in with a foundation and a concealer whenever I'm doing my makeup. So today we're going to go in with this one, which is not tinted. So let's go in with that. I've got a mirror here, so I literally like to just put like dollops of it all around my face, and then we will massage it. We're going to massage it nicely so that it gets absorbed fully into the skin. I also like to apply the leftovers onto my neck. So now we're going to go in with the foundation. I like to use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 228. I think it perfectly matches my skin color, and I have not been using any other foundation apart from this one for a very long time now. So let's get into it. So what I do with this is, please bear in mind this is a beginner makeup tutorial, so I'm not doing anything that is professional here. It's just something that anybody and everybody can do at home, and anybody who is doing makeup for the first time, so you can all just do it this way. So what I do is I like to take some foundation on the top of my hand here, and I literally take just a little bit. Literally it's just a drop. You guys can see how much this is. It's very, very little. So I take this, and then I'm just going to like dab it all over my face, everywhere I feel like just applying it everywhere under my eyes. So the leftover then goes down to my neck. Yeah, so I feel like this is enough for me, because I'm not somebody who likes to go in with a very heavy makeup look on a day-to-day basis, or even when I go for some function. I feel like I like to leave it very natural, very neutral, and nothing that looks too heavy or too OTT. And then I use this foundation brush here. What I do with this is, because I like to set my base rather than setting the entire thing with the blush and the eyeshadow and everything, I like to set my base first. So what I do is I take this, and then I take my makeup setting spray, and I just spray it on my brush, and then we go in now. We just start blending it. I feel like when you apply it with the makeup setting spray, the blending becomes very easy, and it gets absorbed into the skin really quickly. And I think it gives a very nice and a very polished kind of a look. So if you haven't tried this hack, do try it out. I don't know if you guys can see how natural and how good this looks. Can you see? I've applied the foundation. It gives the effect, but it's nothing too grand. It doesn't look, too overly done. It's not like shiny, and it's not too flashy. It looks natural. It looks like my skin color. Can you see that? After that is done, we're going to go in with our concealer. Again, it is a Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is the shade I don't know what the shade is, but it's a Maybelline Fit Me. So we're going to go in now. I don't like to use a concealer all over my face, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use it under my under eye area, on my under eye area, and that is just this much, because as I said, I don't like a lot of flashy makeup and something that looks very unnatural on my face. So this is what I do. I just put like dots of this concealer around my eyes, and then I like to put it on my nose, just a little bit here and just a little bit there. So this is what I do. That is all for the concealer. Now before I tried this makeup setting spray hack on the brush, what I used to do is I used to use a beauty blender and I used to wet it, and then I think the wet beauty blender, when you try and, you know, like blend the foundation on your face, that effect is very good, although I used to feel that it takes a little longer than a brush would take to blend it into your skin, and I feel like the water makes it a little bit cakey and it looks very mushy. I don't know, some people like that hack. I think it didn't work with me, so I like this one where you spray the makeup setting spray on the brush. So what I do is now I just dab. I don't brush it off. I dab, I dab, I dab. Can you see what I'm doing? I just dab. I do not brush it off, especially on my under eye area. I do not brush it off. I just dab it. The brush is still wet. We don't need to use the makeup setting spray again on the brush while blending the concealer, because the brush is already still wet. And then, but on my nose area, I'm going to brush it off. On my forehead, I'm also going to brush it off, but very gentle strokes. I'm not going to do what I did with the foundation. It's very gentle strokes, because it's supposed to conceal the pimples and the pimple marks and all of that. That is it. I still have marks on my face that do need concealing, but I'm not going to do that because I like the look to be very natural. I don't like to hide the spots a lot, way too much, you know, to the point where you end up looking like a Chinese doll or something. But I like it natural, so I'm going to, this is a very minimal makeup kind of a look. So this is it. Can you see? I don't know if you guys can see. Very simple. So after the concealer is done, we're now going to go in with our the setting powder. Now I've got two options in this. I've got the Revolution, the Banana Light Baking Powder, the Revolution one, and then I've got this palette which has like different shades, and whichever suits your skin color best, you can use that. And I feel like you can also use it because it has a few darker shades as well. I feel like you can use that also as the base of your eyeshadow. So the one shade that matches my skin color is this one here in the middle. So that is what I'm going to use. So what I do is I take the same brush again. I don't even have like so many different kinds of brushes. This is the only brush that I use to do most of my base, and then for the blush is another one. So we're going to go in with that. I'm just going to take bits of that and dab, just dab. I'm not going to brush it on my face. I am just going to dab. More again, dab. This is just, the makeup setting powder is just used to remove the oily feel on your face, and it's just used to mattify the look. So because I have not used a lot of foundation, a lot of color and a lot of contouring on my face, I feel like this much is enough. Like I don't need a lot of makeup setting powder to set my makeup. Just a little bit will do the job. So that is what I'm doing. Just make sure that every part of your face is covered and you do not miss out on any part, because then that's going to look very incomplete. Can you see? Very simple, but very nice and very cute and very natural. Nothing extraordinary. Now we're going to go in with our blush. So I like this She Glam liquid blush, but we're not going to use this today because the only time I use this is when I want a dewy look and during the daytime when I'm going out somewhere and I really want that, you know, that flush of pink on my face, and that is the only time I use this. But normal days what I use is this this palette. This is my favorite palette. I literally, it was just a random buy from one of the local stores here, but the pigmentation of this is so good. Like a little bit of the product goes a long way. So, and can you see this particular color here? This is super pigmented. I'm not even, it's the color that I have used least. I don't even use it because it is too pigmented. So because it's the daytime right now, I would like a nice flush of pink. Using it for the last 2 years, I think. No, I've been using it for the last 1 year. It does not have any brand. Apparently it turned out to be really nice. So we're going to go with this light pink shade because I feel like this is a nice one. It's my favorite one. This one is the most used because I feel like it doesn't have a lot of it is pigmented, yes, but it just gives a nice pink finish to your face. So we're going to dab off the extra product and we're going to go in. Now when I am putting on my blush, I like to take my brush all over up here. This is what I like to do. I take it all the way up here. I don't know if the camera is doing justice, and I don't know if you guys can see the color that is getting picked up by my cheeks. Once we're done with that, the remaining product on the brush goes on the nose, goes on the forehead, goes on the upper lip, and on the chin. This is because I like to have an even shade all over my face. I don't like my cheeks to be pink and then my forehead and my nose and the chin area is to still have the tint from the foundation. So I like it to be even all around my face. Obviously the color on the forehead, the nose and the chin is not as much as it is on the cheek, but I feel like the flush should be there. So that is what I like to do. So after doing that, after putting on our blush, we're going to go in with a very basic simple eyeshadow. Front, I've got one which is the smoky one, which has all the smoky shades. There is one which has like all the nude shades. This is my favorite one. You can see I've overused this one because it's my favorite one because it's got like 3 different colors of highlighters also. You can use that as a highlighter or as an eyeshadow. And then we've got this one. This one was a recent buy, again from a very random local shop, but the pigment is super good and I really like it. So this is again full of nudes and it has got some glitter, so you can use it as eyeshadow or you can use it as a highlighter. And then we've got the Huda Beauty one. This has a little bit more color. I barely use this one, but maybe I should use it now. So we've got that, and then we've got this palette here, which is nice, but I feel like the glitter on this particular palette is too glittery. I mean, the glitters are glittering. So yeah, now we're just going to go in with a very basic I'm going to use this palette. So we're going to use our eyeshadow brush, a very simple eyeshadow brush. This is from Jumia, and I think the quality is really nice. It's not like the quality is bad. The quality is really nice. The brushes are nice. The thistles are very, very nice and soft. I mean, it does the job for a beginner. You don't really need a lot of like complex stuff to, you know, just do your beginner makeup. So now we're going to go in with our basic eyeshadow. I'm just going to use the simplest of shades here, which is going to be this brown here. We're going to dab the excess. And then we're going to, I'm sorry if you hear some dogs barking in the background because those are my dogs. Just going to go in with a very simple, it's so nude, it's so brown, it literally just blends in with my skin color. I'm a very skin girl. I like anything and everything that matches my skin. That's why if you see, even my lipsticks that I use are mostly nude. The colors that I wear are mostly light, pale, nude. I just like anything that is very nice and subtle and soft. I'm not the loud kind of, a person like loud makeup, loud clothes, loud shoes. Everything has to be very subtle and very, very simple. So okay, now that I've applied the makeup on the top of my lid, we're going to go in with a little product the same way on the lower lid. No, on the lower lash line, not the lower lid, the lower lash line. Just a little bit of the product. This is to make the eyes look even. I don't know if many of you do this, but I like to do it, and I feel like it makes my eyes pop out. It makes my eyes look bigger. So I like to do that. So yeah, and again we're going to do the same thing on this eye. Again, take the same little bit of product, lower lash line. Now I'm going to use the same palette, take this highlighter brush and put on some highlighter. Okay, so this is here. Just going to take the same shade that I used for my eyes, take it all in, and just do this. Literally just that. We're going to do the same thing here. I'm going to take the same brush and just highlight the nose area. That is it. Oh, and take the same brush and highlight the eyebrow area. Just that bit. That is it for the highlighter. Now we're going to go in with fitting our eyebrows. I use this eyebrow pencil. It has a pencil on one side and a brush on the other side. So the spoolie, not the brush, sorry. And I like to fill my eyebrows also very lightly. I don't like to go all in with it because I do not like the unnatural black look on my eyebrows. So we're going to go in with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a few strokes at the beginning, and then I'm just going to keep stroking, just gentle, very gentle strokes all the way to the end. Oh, you guys can see. Can you see? Then immediately I'm going to take the spoolie and brush that off, so that all the strokes get blended in with my eyebrows. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Then take a spoolie and back to blending. I think that looks perfect. Does not look very unnatural and also blends in quite well. Guys, again a disclaimer, this is not a professional makeup tutorial. This is for beginners. I know I might be doing some blunders while shooting this video, while doing this makeup look, but I'm not a professional, and this is what I do, and this is what works for me, and this is what makes me look good. So done with that. I'm not an eyeliner person. That is one thing I'm going to tell you guys. I don't like to do eyeliner on my upper lid, because I feel like my eyelids are so hooded that every time I do an eyeliner, the eyeliner gets hidden, like it hides, it doesn't really show. I don't know if you guys can see my eyes. Can you see? So when I do my eyeliner here, it's not going to show because they're hooded. Can you see? Yeah. So I avoid, and because it makes my eyes look very dark, it makes me look like I've done black eyeshadow, which I have not done. So we're going to skip the eyeliner. So I don't like to do the upper eyeliner. I can do the lower one, but lower one is also very limited to just Indian wear. I don't like to do the lower one either. What I like to do is I like to eyeline my upper waterline, not the lower one. So we'll go in with that. Now I have a very weird way of doing it, so do not mind. We are not going to go in with any eyeliner because my eyeliner is broken. It's this one here, and it's broken. Can you see? So no eyeliner, no lining the upper. So because I like to line my upper waterline and my eyeliner is broken, I'm going to go in with the same eyebrow pencil that I used for my eyebrows, and I'm going to just use the pencil to line my upper lash line, upper waterline. Okay, and this is how I do it. Then what next? With our base, and we're done with our full makeup look. The only thing that is left now is the lipstick. So I like to use my Nude lipstick. I am obsessed with this brown lipstick. It is by a brand called Navya. It is a homegrown brand, and this is my fourth lipstick actually. I've got 2 pinks and I've got 2 different shades of brown, and currently this is my favorite one. I love it so much. So we're going to go in with that. Okay, normally when I apply this, I do not I like to just dab it on my lips to give it that natural look, unless I am going to some party or to some function and I feel like my lips also need to, you know, stand out, then I rub it across my lips. But normally I do not rub it across my lips. I like to just dab it, and then I just like the natural flush of the brown on my lips. So that's what we're going to do. Can you guys see that? So yeah, we're done with the makeup look. This is my go-to makeup look for any party, any function, any event, and this is what I like to do, and I feel like it looks really good on me, so I like to go for that. And I am a fan of nude, simple, natural looking makeup looks, so this is why I have gone for this kind of makeup look. Also, it is kind of sorry guys, sorry for the noise guys, just waiting for the noise to end so I can continue with my makeup look video. So we're now done with the makeup look. This is my go-to look for any event, any function, or wherever I'm going. This is what I like to do because I love my nudes. I love my simple looking makeup looks, and this is a tutorial that I have try to share with you guys, and also for the beginners who want to do makeup but are hesitant and don't know where to start from. I think this might be a good guide for all of you, so please do give it a try. If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.